Hey guys, today Pilates day. So we're gonna slow it down, do some strength training, very minimal equipment, mainly body weight, but we're gonna use our sliders and I'll show you the modifications for those. And then I do have one set of very lightweight, they're 3 pounds. You can use no weight with this exercise, or you can use like water balls, whatever the lightest thing you have is, because it's gonna work you, okay? So we're gonna get it started, okay? We always like to do a nice jog to loosen up those legs. All right. Just get them going. You guys, you're halfway through the first week, so you should be so proud of yourself. Only 2 more days of work, and then Sunday is stretching day, so we'll stretch it all back out. All right, now we're gonna come into a prying squat. So we're gonna come down and just try to push your legs out and then release, and then out and then release. And just do that a few times at whatever you can, just because we're going to stretch those abductors out. You hear me talk about them a lot. Usually, they're actually the biggest problem when it comes to people having injuries or hip injuries and stuff. Usually, their abductors weren't strong enough and they went out on them. So, we work those a lot in this program. And then I want you to come down. We're almost going to do a child's pose. I want you to try to spread your legs, get your feet directly parallel with your knees, and we're going to lay out just ever so, just to support ourselves, and then we're going to lift one foot at a time on each side. So let me show you from the back, just so you can see. So we're just slightly laying, and we're just going to lift. You're going to feel it working the abductors. You'll feel it working your hips, because you're using just your knee and lifting just that calf and foot. That's all. Slightly. Let's do 2 more. All right. And then we'll bring it back in. That way we're stretching our hips. So for our first move, we're going to be down on our knees. We're going to use our light weights. They're going to help us warm up, okay? So again, I have the 3-pound weights. Today is going to move slow, but it's because we're working on building strength with our core. Okay, so watch the move. We're going to raise our hands up directly in front of us, straight out, and then we're going to turn, come back to the middle. Turn, come back to the middle. Now, while we're in this kneeling position, the whole time, your abs are engaged, your glutes are engaged. They're going to hold stability because we don't like the rocking, okay? And they're going to protect your back. But we're turning those abs and waking up those obliques, those lats. We're working our abs with this, okay? So we're going to raise them up, and we're going to do 15 each side. So I'm going to start with the right. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Follow the weight with your eyes. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. You feel it waking up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5 more. Start feeling your arms working. 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. All right. Bring it down for just a second. Shake it out. Those always wake my biceps. Okay. So here we go. We're going to go back up. We're going to do the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Core engage. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6. And you always see me counting that down, so you just know the pace we're going at. Halfway. Core engage. This is 10. Count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. These are 3-pound weights. They're working my biceps. They're waking my shoulders up. So take a sip of water. Grab your sliders. Watch the move. Okay? So we're going to be in the side plank. I'm going to show you a couple modifications for this. So with this side plank, we're going to come up all the way. Now, if you can stick your feet together, great. If you need to stagger them, that's fine, because they're going to be staggering anyways. So, with the slider, come up. Okay, we're in a side plank. We're going to bring the slider forward, touch our toe, and bring it back. We have 15 each side. Now, if you don't have the slider, you can use a towel at home, a plate, or if, again, the slider is just too hard, come up, stagger your feet, bring it forward, step it back, okay? Now, if it hurts your wrists and stuff too much to be in that high plank, we just need to work up to it, but let's do a low plank for it and get used to it, okay? This is a crunch in your lower abs. We're working the lats, and then we're stabilizing ourselves with that arm, okay? So, and sometimes you're going to see me lose balance. That just happens, you know? Not everybody's perfect. Not every day is perfect. All right, so we're going up, set it up. 3, 2, 1. We got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Waking up those shoulders. All right, switch sides. Stagger your feet. Get set up. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're always going to have one side stronger than the other. 5, 3, 2, 1. And that's why you always hear me talk about I'm so right hand dominant, but I right with my right hand. I do everything. My right hand is stronger to hold me and give me stabilization than my left hand. And that's just normal, okay? So, keep 2 sliders. We're gonna go into a front prone position. So, feet on the floor, toes, knees, and we're not scorpioning. Our back is flat. Our hands are gonna start underneath the shoulders, okay? Watch the move. We're gonna go out, out, in. That's 1. And then we alternate, okay? Now, again, if you don't have sliders or it's just too hard to sit in this position, core is engaged, glutes engaged, all right? We're gonna step it out and bring it back, okay? All right, so get into that prone position. Get that flat back, okay? Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders and only reach as far as you can stabilize. All right, toes into the ground. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Right, left, bring it back. Left, right, bring it back. Right, left, bring it back. Left, right, bring it back. Right, left, bring it back. Right, left, right. 6, 8, 9, 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Messed up on my altercation here. My alternating altercation. It was an altercation with the sliders. Take a sip of water. All right, breathe. Like I said, today we're going to move slower. We're building strength. So, watch the next move. Take a second to relax your arms because they're holding us up a lot today. So, we're going to come into a low plank. So, elbow on the ground, forearm on the ground. Keep it underneath your shoulders. We're going to start in the clam position. So, knees bent on top of each other, feet on top of each other. And you can use that front hand that's on top for stabilization. If you need it, you can put it up, whatever makes you feel better. Okay, you can put it on your hip. Just don't let it push your hips down. So we want to make sure our hips are high. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up from the clam, and we're going to hold this position the whole time. So watch the move. We're going to kick back and come back. And we're keeping it hovering. And we're going to kick and hold, hovering clams 15 times. Okay? There's really no modification for this. Like I said, you can support here. You can bring it up here. But there's really no modification. So, we're going to get into it. We got 3, 2, 1. We're going to hover and kick. 1. Hover and kick. 2. Hover and kick. 3. 4. Hover. 5. Hover. And act like you're pushing something away from you. Like a dresser or a couch or somebody you don't like. This is going to be 10. Keep that core engaged to protect your back. Got 3 more. Last one. Good job. All right, let's switch it. And we want mobility. Mobility, people underestimate it. It's actually the key to exercise. If you have, let's go in 3, 2, 1. If you have no mobility, hover, then you're probably going to hurt yourself. That's it. 7, hover. 8, don't forget to hover. Keep that core engaged. Keep that arm underneath the shoulders. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good job. See, not so hard. It just burns a little. But we're getting mobility. We're opening up for flexibility. And we need all of those things to be able to do high intensity workouts, to be able to do resistance training, to not hurt ourselves when we want to lift a little bit heavier. Your muscles, your joints, all of that needs flexibility and mobility. So today, that's what we're building. All right. We got single leg bridges. So we know what a bridge looks like, okay? So we're going to do it with a single leg. And I like to say that we're keeping this leg in a tabletop position. So what we're going to do, you're going to put one leg up, hovering, okay? That foot flex out, and you're going to keep it like this. The other foot is going to be stable on the ground, and it's going to do all the work. So 3, 2, 1, this is what it looks like. Up, down, up, down. Now, if you feel like your knees are hurting when you're in a bridge, go a little bit farther out. Like put your foot farther, not so close to your butt. That should take some of the pressure off of your knees. Okay? So, we're going to start. We got 15 on one side, 15 on the other. Okay? So, raise that foot. Get in a tabletop, 90-90. And we're going to lift. 3, 2, 1. We're going to burn out that glute. 1. How high can you get your hips? 2. Relax your neck. 3. Keep your core engaged to protect your back. Almost halfway. 9. This is 10. Squeeze those glutes. 2 more. Yeah, starts to burn on that balancing leg. All right, stretch it back for a second. Pull it into your chest. Oh, okay. All right, other leg up. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, up. 3, and don't slam back to the ground. Control it. 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 10. Got 5 more. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. You know I was going to get some glute work in today. Love the glutes. Love those glutes. All right. So, what we got now is we got side plank crunch. So, we're going to come into, we're going to go into the high plank. And again, modification. If you want to be down on your elbow, that's fine. We're going to work up to a high plank. So, watch the move. feet stacked, or if you need to stagger for balance. So we're gonna get to feet stacked, and we're gonna crunch and out, crunch and out, okay? So it's a side plank crunch. Again, modification, bring it down to a lower plank. Still lift it up. We want to engage the lat, and then we're going to crunch and out, okay? So we're going to really challenge our core in a lot of these moves. So we're going to stack it up. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you'll see me lose balance. Focus on one spot on the floor or the wall. That's 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Had to concentrate. Focus on one specific spot. Don't move your gaze. It'll help you keep balance, but also engaging that core. All right, other side. Load it up. Okay, 3, 2, get it up. 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you see, my right hand just balances me and stabilizes me better, but that's what it is. What it is. Okay, so we're going into bicycle and tabletop. So we never are going to come out of our tabletop position. And when I say tabletop, it's our feet. It's our feet and our legs. See that 90-90 hovering? It's like a little table. So feet flat. We're going to lay our shoulders on the ground. Show you better. Okay, tabletop. Shoulders on the ground, core engaged, back flat. And what we're going to do, we're going to lift our shoulders and turn, touch our elbow to our knee, bring it back to tabletop, shoulders down. This is a very slow crunch, and it's meant to work your abs and your lats and your glutes, okay? So watch again. It's going to be slow. 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift up. We're going to touch and extend that leg. Touch with our elbow. Come back. Tabletop, down, okay? So we have 16 because I didn't want to kill you. All right, tabletop, shoulders on the ground, up, elbow touch, leg extension, tabletop, down, up, elbow touch, leg extension, tabletop, down, up, extension, tabletop, down, up, extension, tabletop, down, up, extension, tabletop, down, up, extension, tabletop, down. Now don't grip in your neck. We're almost halfway. Breathe. Keep that core engaged. This is 10. We've only got 6 more. That's 3 each side. Down, up, extend, tabletop, down, up, extend, tabletop, down, up, extend, tabletop, down. One more on each side. Extend, tabletop, down. Up, extend, tabletop, down. All right. Good job, you guys. Okay. I know your abs are woke up after that. So breathe. Again, always when I'm talking, take a drink of water. I could talk for forever if you want me to. Okay. So what we're going to do is we have plank to pike. If you thought your abs were on fire, and now they will be. So you can use one slider or two. I'll show you with both. So I'm going to stick two underneath my feet. I've seen some people do it with one. So we're going to go into a plank, okay? And then we're going to pull with our abs as far as you can go and then back out. And we have 15 of those. Now, again, if you don't have the slider, what we're going to do, we're going to go into a plank, and then you do a quick walk, and then back, and then quick walk, and then back, okay? You want to use one slider, be all fancy about it, okay? Go into a plank, both feet on that one slider, and then you're going to bring it in and out, okay? I like to use two. I feel like I have more control, and it just works better for me. So, preferences. Everybody has their own. Okay, so we're going to go into a plank. This is a plank to pike. We have 15. Get into your plank. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're hitting that plank at the bottom. 6, 7, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Those are not easy, okay? That's why I still give you a modification with those. Okay. Moving on to our last block before we go back to the top. All right. So keep 2 sliders. I'll show you without them too. This is what I call a half hollow sit-up. Turn a little bit this way for you. Okay. So we're going to sit feet together, straight up. I keep my hands in front. If you need more balance, you can keep them back here. That's fine. But I would prefer you to try to keep them up here for a few. And if you need to bring it back, you can. So all the way up, we're going to sit halfway back onto our tailbone. And then come back up straight, open, close. And that's 1. So back, up, open, close. Okay? Now, if you need to modify, start with your feet together, put your hands here, lean back, come up, open, close. Okay? So, just make sure you're only leaning back to that tailbone and then coming back up. If you need to stick a little towel under there, if you're on like a hard floor, you can, just so you don't hurt your tailbone as you lean back on it. But keep those feet together, okay, when we start out. And like I said, I want you to try a couple like this, and if you need the balance, do it. So, 3, 2, 1, back, up, 1, back, up, 2. Keep that core engaged. Open, 3. Up, open, 4. Up, open, 6. Back, up, open, 7. All right, breathe. Make sure you're breathing. This is 10. I'm actually pretty sure that I skipped 5. 3, 2, last one. All right, I'm human. Don't judge me. All right, so breathe for a second. Now, we have alternating bear kick throughs. So we have a slider under each feet. Again, I'll show you without the sliders in just a second. So we're going to go into that bear position where we're holding ourselves up, got those knees underneath the hips, toes into those sliders, hands under the shoulder. What we're going to do is we have a kick through with the slider. And then we bring it back. You might lose the slider, but when you come back, readjust yourself, and then we go to the other side, and then we come back. And we're going to keep alternating. We only have 16, okay? Again, without the sliders, we're going to go into bear. We're going to kick through. We're going to come back to bear, and we'll alternate. And always come back to bear, get your feet planted before we do the other side kick through, okay? So, get it ready. Getting the sliders ready. We have 16 all together. Hands up. 3, 2, 1, up. Okay. Lost my slider. Okay, up. 3, 2, 1. Kick and back. 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 Nope. Kick. Losing the slider. Halfway. Keep that core engaged. That back foot. 2 more. And you may have hit your 16. I lost my slider on one of them. So I had to make it up. All right, guess what? Take a drink of water. We're back to the top. Grab those light weights. And we're going to move faster because clock's never in our favor anymore. All right, breathe. Take a deep breath. Have your weights. We're going to start on the opposite side. Glutes engaged, abs engaged. Arms up. 3, 2, 1. Open. 2, 3. Open. 2, 3. Open. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Halfway. That's 10. Count it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Shake it out. Going to the other side. 3, 2, up, 1. 2. I know your arms are tired. This is our last one of these. Breathe. Halfway. This is 10, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, I'm shaking. 1. Whew. 3 pounds, whooping my butt today. Okay. We have side plank, toe touch on sliders. So we're gonna take that one slider. Again, if you can do the high plank, great. If not, modify, but we're going into it, okay? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, toe touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost halfway. 9, 10, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, switch it out. Breathe. Get your foot planted. Get yourself up to the plank. Stagger those feet. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Shoulders are burning them out. Arms are doing a lot of work today. All right, we have prone to floor sliders. Remember, we're gonna be in that straight back position, legs behind us, toes in the ground, okay? So shake your shoulders out, get your sliders ready, get them underneath your shoulders. To start, core engage, glutes engage, and let's go. Left, right, back. Right, left, back. 2, right. 4, 5, I gotta concentrate. 6. This is 10. Two more. All right. We're doing great. You see me moving faster because you know the moves. We've done them. We've demonstrated them. Breathe. We got the clam kick out. Okay? So, switch my sides. All right. Get into that clam position. All right. Cover the leg. 3, 2, 1. Kick. 1. Hover. 2. Hover. 3. Hover. 4. Core engage. Protect that back. 7. And kick back out a little bit of that angle. Like I said, pushing something away from you. We're halfway. Got 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Glutes are working. Okay. Other side. Flip it. Get in that clam. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hover. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hover. 5. Hover. 6. Hover. hover. 8, hover. 9, 10, 11. Come on, 4 more. 13, 14, 1 more. 15. All right. Coming back to it. Single leg bridge. Recommend starting on the opposite leg. Okay. So I'm going to do my left tabletop. You know what it looks like. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Up. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Control that down. Core engaged. Halfway. This is 10. How high can you get those hips? One. All right. Switch sides. Started feeling that burn at the end. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Up. 1. Get that glute squeeze. Flex that foot. Core engaged to protect that back. Halfway. This is 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We did it. All right. Those are done. We're almost done with this workout, you guys. You're doing great. All right. We have a side plank knee crunch. You guys ready for that? Okay. So, again, get into that low or high plank, whatever works best for you. Put the feet stacked on top of each other or staggered. We're going to go into the crunch. 3, 2, 1. Crunch. 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Switch sides. You're doing great. Guess what? After this, we only have 2 more blocks. Up. Get it ready. 3, 2, 1. Crunch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Almost lost my balance. All right. We're breathing. We're breathing. Take a sip of water real quick. Okay. Guess what we got now? The bicycles. I know you had so much fun on this. After that, we got pike. So, there we go. Breathe. Bring your feet to tabletop. Okay. Shoulders on the ground. Core engaged. 3, 2, 1. We're going to extend and touch. Down. Up and extend. Down. Up and extend. Down. Up and extend. Down. Up and extend. Down. Almost halfway. Down. Make sure you're bringing those shoulders back to the ground. This is 10. 6 more. 3 more. Last one. And the reason I tell you to bring those shoulders back down and then crunch back up is 1, so that we're not gripping in our neck. 2, it gives us a little extra squeeze. And we all want 6 packs, not beer. 6 packs of abs, people. Okay, got pike on sliders. Pick your sliders, 1 slider, no sliders, 2 sliders, like red fish, blue fish, all the fish. All right, get in that plank, and we're gonna go to pike. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pike, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, third of the way. Keep that core engaged, halfway. That's 10, got 5 more. One. Woo! Woo-hoo. Remember what I said about when you slow down, the sweat starts to come? This exercise gets me sweaty. Okay, guess what? Last block. 2 moves. Okay, so we have that 2 sliders under the feet, the hollow half sit up to be open. Okay, so, breathe. Stick that towel behind your back if you need it. For your tailbone. Hands out in front. Feet together to start. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Back, up, open, close. 1. Back, up, open. 2. Back, up, open. 3. Back, up, open. 4. Got it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Oh, almost came back up. You start getting tired. You start losing form. Remember, quality over quantity. If you have to modify, there ain't no shame in it. Ain't no shame in the game. All right, last one. We got bear kickers. So, grab your sliders or no sliders. Whatever you are comfortable doing. Even I'm still working with the sliders with this, just because it gets hard. And I might even still modify it as we keep going. Okay? So, up to bear, 3, 2, 1, and then kick through. Remember, we got 16. This is halfway. This is our last move of the day, you guys. Got 6 more. Four more. Last one. And done. Good job. These moves are not easy. They are challenging. Let's go into that child's pose. Just stretch and breathe for a second. Reach it out. Reach it out. Push. Push those glutes into those heels. Let's rotate it around. Stretch out those abs and those lats. They did a lot of work today. Lots of work. Let's come back. Everybody always wants those nice cut abs, those little curves in the side. These moves help you get there. They work out those lats, get your rectus abdominis going. Because I know after having a kid, how hard that mommy pouch is to get rid of. Okay, so we're going to cat cow. We're going to moo, kitty cat. Moo, kitty cat. Don't judge my noises. Stretch out that spine. Don't want it getting stiff. We don't need a stiff back, stiff muscles. We want to give them some love too. All right. We're going to come up to standing. And we're just going to drop our head, bring it around. Do some slow circles, okay? Work that neck out. Since these planks had our shoulders working, want to make sure we don't switch it. Let our necks get too stiff. Want to really take care of our body. And stretching is so important. Mobility is so important. Anybody can do jumping jacks. Anybody can run. But how flexible are you? How mobile are your joints and muscles? Okay, last one for us. All right. So I'm going to stretch it real quick. Spread those legs. Grab your ankles. Grab your toes. Okay. Let those hamstrings and glutes stretch. Bring your toes together. Try to reach your toes. If not, ankles, hips, whatever you can. Don't grab your knees. But then flex your toes up. Bend your knees just a little bit. Flex your toes. Get those calves. Then flex your toes. Lean back on those heels. Let those calves stretch. They did some work today too. All right. You guys, tomorrow is core day. We'll have the core ball. It's going to be great. Your abs are going to be on fire. No, today was just Pilates, just because your abs did not mean it was core day. But we have a core day. We want to cut them out. You know, your abs are fatty muscles. They're like ribs. They got a lot of fat. You got to melt off of them. So we have core day tomorrow. Again, it's kind of a slower day. It's not a lot of cardio. We are going to work, though. So I hope you enjoyed Pilates day. We slowed it down a little bit. Look forward to tomorrow. Make sure you're stretching, keeping your nutrition on point. And this week, you're going to have the Sunday stretch and mobility. That's going to be uploaded. You'll have access to that. That workout's never going to change. We're going to do it every week together because we need to stretch out. But if you feel like you need extra stretching, do it. Always stretch. Always work on your flexibility, okay? It will help your muscles even when you're sore. So I look forward to tomorrow. You guys are halfway through week 1. 2 more weeks after this. Congratulations for making it this far. 21-day angel body.